Hey guys, Dennis here, Muddy Water Search and Recovery, and we've got
Chrissy.
Me.
Megan's hiding out in the corner there. We're just jumping on to kind of chat with you guys, see if you guys have any questions, any ideas, suggestions, etc. And I do want to start by saying that we do have a case I've had two people reach out to me on. I'm not going to mention the case or the names right now, but the one that reached out today, I will be calling you at some point tomorrow.
Miss Laura, hello.
How you guys doing? Hope you're having a good night. We're waiting for the Chiefs game to start.
Oh, yeah.
Go Kansas City. But we wanted just to chat with you guys a bit. And I know you guys see me on here chatting all the time. So this is great because it gives the ladies time to chat a while.
Well, how's the new cases looking? How many new ones do we have so far?
We had a lot come in.
Yeah.
Some of these on Randy Leach, we are getting closer to being able to search the new properties that we have found on the Randy Leach case. And as far as going back to the lead that had come into us, our hands are literally still tied on that. Very, very frustrating. And we're trying to keep an open mind and understanding on it. But moving on from that, we have 3 or 4 locations that we will be searching on Randy Leach. And hopefully we will be able to find some answers. I feel we're going to find answers at these locations. But when we do go out to do these searches, we will be filming so we can share that with you. And you will see it as we do. Definitely.
Yep, I know.
Randy is Randy's the first case that we actually started working on when we started.
Yeah.
To us, it's still our number one case. Maybe it has to do with meeting Alberta and getting to know her as a person and the sweetheart she is. But I actually felt connected to this even before that.
I mean, because this case is so well known in the Leavenworth County area that my grandparents, I'm sure, have you talked to Grandpa at all about this case? Would he know? I mean,
he knew a little bit. He heard about it, but he didn't know much.
Right. Almost 33 years?
Yeah, he's been missing 33. I believe April
15th.
April 15th will make 34, I believe.
Right. And I mean, you get to meet his family, like Denny said, and it changes a lot of things. But just reading the case and knowing the history of this case, when Denny told me that we were going to do Randy Leach, I was blown away because I thought, this is the case we're going to take on. This one that has been there for 33 years. Hell yeah.
See, and it's funny because when I first started telling her what we were getting into doing, she kind of thought we was a little nuts. And then once she got into it.
Oh.
Yes, I do have those. And those are on the list as well as the properties we're going to be searching. In fact, some of those that you sent, we may actually be out on pretty quick.
Right. And back to what he was saying, when I first found out that that's what they were getting into, I thought, no, there's no way. We're never going to find anything. We're not going to do anything. Just stop while you're ahead. If you're going to do it, you do your thing. What got me to join you guys? I think it was the fact of how much information they gathered on Randy, or was it right after you met his mom?
No, it was before
that? Yeah.
You had come over.
When we told you it was the Randy out of Leavenworth or Linwood, you're just like, oh, I know that. And
yep. Okay. See, I mean, that's how well known this case is. So, yeah, I mean, I knew I had to help. Any information at all yeah, I wanted to know the ins and outs of everything, and I'm so glad I stuck it out, and we're all three here today. We've come so far.
This one's just so frustrating because it's been 33 years, and if nobody solved it by now, how are we going to do it? But we've actually gotten further along than most people.
And that surprises me too, because there's been a lot of people on these cases, teams and law enforcement and so on and so forth. But why does it seem like we're the three that have gotten the most information out there?
We never give them.
We live in Oklahoma. And Dan says he lives in Oklahoma, so it's close to him. I've got to remember to read these because we've had somebody reach out.
Yeah.
And Dan, what part of Oklahoma are you in? Are you in northern Oklahoma?
What the hell?
One of the kids must be watching us live on their tablet because it shows that I'm watching us live.
Yeah,
and commented
the
hi.
kids, their kids are upstairs on their tablets, and we just got a comment from Denny that says hi. So kind of like, what? Stillwater, isn't that where Garth Brooks lives?
I think so.
I think that's where Garth Brooks lives.
That's where he's from.
From or something.
If so, then Dan, I've become your top fan living there.
Yes, I am. No, that's one of the kids upstairs. My goodness.
And Dan said Garth used to live there.
Yes. But anyway, yeah, I was blown away when we first did the Randy case. So,
and
we've come so far, guys. It's unbelievable.
She got to come with us when we done our first search on Cedar Creek for Randy. And then we went, was it a week or 2 weeks before that?
I think it was 2 weeks.
That we went out and searched a lot of the small bridges around the Linwood area. With that, I have found another small bridge we did not search. And from what I'm seeing, there is a good chance that a vehicle could have went off and just not been found because of the foliage and stuff around it.
Yeah, because probably a lot of that probably wasn't there back then.
Okay, now we know my son is watching this on his tablet. He's commenting as me because
he's signed
into my account.
It's freaking us out because it's like, didn't he just said hello?
Call.
I'm like, no.
I'm good like that. But the Randy case, we we like to look and hear other people's theories on the cases that we're working on. We don't base our theories solely off of what somebody else thinks. We will go in and dissect it down ourselves. But on the Randy Leach case, there is so many theories, ideas, etc. out there that when I first started looking at those, it was almost a where do you even start?
Right. There was so much to deal with and try to figure out that we just kind of dove in and said, first one we're going to do is Cedar Creek. So let's just knock that one out to get it started. And then from there, where we at now. Where we are at now.
The bad part is all the rumors that you have seen on social media with the Randy Leach case. What we are uncovering is pretty much the majority of those rumors all tie into this. Like every avenue you take, it brings us back to where we are now in the areas we're going to be searching.
Yeah.
So it's scary.
Hi, Damien.
There is a very heightened, I would say, danger alert on this now.
The further we go, it has been. Every little bit and bits and pieces that we get, it puts you on more alert because there's higher stakes. And when I say higher stakes, guys, unfortunately, I can't discuss much. But now it's that element of we got to be careful.
And with the history of people looking into this case, either being run off,
Yeah.
turning up dead, I mean,
It's hard to believe that a missing persons case would have that involved in such a small little town as Base or Linwood. But yeah, there's a lot to it that just kind of, I mean, makes your eyes go big. So.
in Linwood
Yeah.
itself, Linwood is so beautiful.
It is. It is. It's a little, it's like a little country town as you're driving through. I mean, it's one of those you blink, you miss it type towns. But it is. It's a very, to me, I thought when I went through it, I thought it was a very peaceful town, little town, you know. But
So I would
it's got a
love to
history.
live like that.
Yeah.
So I moved here from Lebanon, Missouri, and actually lived out in the county down there. So I'm used to smaller town and being out away from everybody like that. Moved here to Leavenworth, and it's not quite like that. I mean, Leavenworth isn't huge by any means, but I'm closer to neighbors here than what I was used to down there. I would love to live back in a small town. And I don't know if I could live in Linwood now, considering everything that we've
Uncovered about
Uncovered about
Linwood.
it.
Yeah, everything that's involved, not with just this case, but there's a, you know, Linwood has a past, like Leavenworth has a past. And it's you get to reading them and I'm like, my goodness gracious. So yeah.
And you get us talking about the Randy Leach case like this could just go on and
Oh, yeah.
on. Because,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, we still have to watch a lot of the things we say on it. I hate having our hands tied like
Oh
this.
goodness.
It's not of our choice. If it was up to me, we would be letting you know every little bit of information we have. But unfortunately, we cannot do that. Lived by White Sands Missile Range. Wow.
Neat. My nephew just came downstairs.
Want to come say hi?
Anyway, yeah, there's a lot to do with this Randy Leach case, and unfortunately, we can't say much. Hi, say hi, Brantley.
Come here.
But we appreciate you guys hanging in there and keeping with us on it. Nope, not gonna happen.
He's being shy.
He's like me.
Silence is the best element of surprise. Helps find things faster. That is true.
True. Sometimes I don't want to be silent. I want to get it all out there, and I know I can't. It's bugging me.
And speaking of stuff like that, we still have the Alonzo Brooks case
Oh, yeah.
we're working on. And this is the one that is very different and normal case we would work on because his body has been found. It's been exhumed. And I believe he's been buried again.
Yes, they went ahead and buried him. I did read that, and it's a weird case. He is showing, sure is. But yeah, it's weird. This case has been solved. He's found. They properly buried him. Excuse me. And explain again, if they don't know, how we got involved in this one.
The FBI are the ones that had him exhumed and sent to Dover Air Force Base to do another autopsy and go over that, where they finally determined it was homicide. And so now that they know that he was murdered, they don't know who killed him.
That's why we got involved some. I mean, this isn't what we do, but you know, at the same time, I'm going to take it because I kind of like to know. I mean, that's what this whole thing is about.
In Unsolved Mysteries on YouTube or Netflix? Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix. If you go there and look for the Alonzo Brooks case, there is so much information on that episode. And then we will be doing a video on this case
soon, guys.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You know, we've got to take our time with it. There's a lot to do, and it's just, we're kind of at a standstill again. So, but yeah, that's another one we've got to finish.
And a lot of the cases that we have goes back to what law enforcement have categorized as missing endangered runaways. Number one, a runaway, there's not a lot we can do but share the information. Catfish Bob right there.
Hey, Bob.
And I don't like putting the category on there that it's a runaway, because as we've mentioned before, teams like us, law enforcement, everybody go into that investigation with a complete different mindset. And my fear is we say, okay, Joe over here is a runaway, and that's what we go with, but he was actually abducted and he's being held prisoner somewhere, but he's not found because nobody ever looked.
Right?
Dan, it is
that
very
is
scary how
exactly
many
it right
people
now.
come up
It's
missing.
amazing right now, and it's horrible. This is
Shy.
Cheyenne.
Say hi. Hi.
But yes, I agree. It's horrible right now. What is going on?
And there's even worse than that. That's just the ones that get reported and that we're all able to find out about. They believe there are so many more that's gone missing the last year and this year, but because of COVID and all of this, it's not getting reported.
Right. So God only knows how many more are out there that just haven't had a chance to hit the surface yet. So it's horrible.
And the scarier part for me is the fact that suicide rate is up with the COVID, the lockdowns, all of that. Yeah. How many people are missing that may have committed suicide that nobody even knows of?
Yep. It is, Laura. It's terrible. Absolutely. Yeah. Everything is just COVID itself just kind of kicked all of our butts financially, everything. So,
and we're going to be doing a video soon that's suicide awareness, basically, will be the topic. And I would like to be able to get with law enforcement or somebody to kind of go over that as well. New Mexico still has a mask mandate. We kind of do here.
Well, Leavenworth County, they had the option to do it again when the Delta hit on the, when Delta got real high, and they turned it down. They said we didn't have to. You wear it if you want to for your own protection. And I know I still do. I mean, do you guys wear your mask when you go out?
There's some places we go to that we do.
95%.
There's some that we don't. And it also depends on the heat. If it's hot, then I don't. Sending my love to all the people that has lost their loved ones in the Muddy Water Search and Rescue, are there helping to get you relief. Bobby, Catfish Bob. I called you Bobby. That ain't right.
Thank
Catfish
you, Bob.
Thank
I appreciate that. And they do it month by month, Laura? That's wow. Wow.
See, I like the month by month thing better with that than I do someplace making a decision. Let's drop the mandate. Then a month later, let's bring it back. And you just never know. And at least month by month, you know to expect one way or the other.
Right. So.
But I guess with this COVID, nobody really knew what to do. And yes, depending on the virus.
Yeah, this whole Delta thing, every time I turn around, there's a new COVID virus out there somewhere, and I'm exhausted.
Allergy season is bad because I'm terrified to sneeze or cough outside.
Right.
I don't want to get the look like, oh, you have COVID.
See, and I had COVID July of 2020, and that wasn't fun, and still get breathing problems and jump from it.
You're a long-termer.
One of my good buddies, his entire family went through it. They need thoughts and prayers right now, and I don't want to get into their situation, but it's not good. And in fact, you may actually get to meet him on one of our videos in the coming months or so.
Right?
Or in the store.
Exactly.
Don't cough or sneeze.
Yes. Yes.
You want to say anything, Shaq? No? It's just like her mother.
She's mouthy like her mother, too.
Oh.
I'm in
Yes,
trouble.
I am.
He'll be coming to my house to sleep tonight. That's okay. I got it.
So, if I turn up missing, if you start
Right?
seeing them on all these videos and I'm not here, get concerned, send help.
Right. Anything else you want to discuss about anything new?
It's about the storm bad here and may lose. You guys to do a watch later.
We
Yeah, we're
appreciate
gonna-
it, Dan.
We're
Yeah.
going to be getting one here in a little bit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you stay safe depending on what part of the country you're in. Some places have a chance to really get hit hard
Yeah.
tonight.
So stay safe out there, Dan.
You
Don't
want
take a
some-
shower. Get on the phone when there's lightning. That old wives' tale.
Back to the 90s.
If the people out there hasn't got the shot, do yourself good. Get that shot now. Don't wait. Got a tornado
Good,
shelter.
okay.
There you go.
Okay,
Mom.
Mom. Uh-huh.
You see, this is why I like doing this kind of live feed with you guys, where we're not focused on a single case for it. It is so fun to
Yeah, we love
talk
all
with
of you guys.
like this.
Yeah. It's amazing. We love every single one of you. And we love when you all want to play along with us. It's awesome.
Got my 2 vaccines.
Where I worked, they offered an incentive if you got vaccinated. And I did it not only for that, but the fact I did not want to wear my mask anymore. And about 2.5 months, I believe, after I got it, masks were mandated again for where I worked. And I was like, seriously? But it is what it is. I know I'm completely vaccinated. Both of my my youngest is vaccinated. She decided to do that herself. My oldest one, I'm not quite sure. She hasn't discussed it. Hello.
There's our other
Tex.
member.
There's Tex. But yeah, vaccines right now, I'm up and down about it. I don't know what to think. If they're good or they're bad, I don't know.
He's like, okay, put me
But I
down.
have mine.
He's like, put me down, put me down, put me down. He's like,
Yeah.
I don't like this, put me down.
Thanks, Dan. He's a pain in the butt.
No, he's not. He's spoiled.
You were that's good.
First in
Yeah.
line. When there's lightning going on, get the husband in an aluminum boat barefoot.
We're actually down in the garage right now why did you pick the garage this time?
Yeah.
It's quiet.
It's
Quieter, it's bigger. We're not all huddled up like this. So that's why we don't have much light going on. We didn't want to turn all the lights on because then you couldn't see us. But
In catfish, I say you and I go ahead and get in the aluminum boat, go out and catch some catfish.
yeah, okay.
Well, the tester.
But anyway. Well,
You got anything to say, Tex?
He's like,
Got anything to say?
he's like, pet me.
do
That's
any
what.
more of you right now that's with us live have any questions whatsoever for us before we head off?
Okay, get down, boy. Yeah.
I tell you, the temperature drops super fast.
Garage is man's place, not the woman's.
Hey, catfish. Easy now.
Hey.
I am making sure I got an area to run on this one.
Laura just asked if there was any missing in Indiana. Off the top of your head.
I know Karina McClurkin is out of Kokomo, Indiana. We've done a lot of digging into that case.
Mm,
I
yes.
think I've narrowed down where she may be, but was met with, whether intentional or not, was met with a lot of drama from a family member.
Right.
And so we felt it was best to kind of distance for a bit, but when we do go through the area in the future, we will be doing a search on that one.
Right. Yeah, it cooled off super fast too, catfish. I mean, it dropped from like what 80s to 60s within a short period of time. But with 66, yeah. But with that case, like Denny's talking about, it's not that we didn't turn the case down. We said, oh no, we're done looking. We were forced off of it.
That's
almost.
about 30 miles from where
Oh wow.
Laura lives.
Nice. But yeah, we were forced off of it. We weren't, I mean, the way they acted towards us as we were trying to help, and I finally told Denny, I said, you know what? Then we're done. They weren't working with us. They figured it. They could all do it on their end. That's fine if you can. Good luck to you. But
and even more than that, it was everything that we found on this case, and some of it was actually comments from this individual.
Right.
Who come back and would tell me that that's a lie and that's wrong. And when I would show this person where they actually said this, well, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Then again, it was wrong.
Right, Laura? Exactly.
So we not letting the case go, but we're not going to be in contact with the family. But we are still going to be doing the search for Karina. I feel we at least owe it to Karina to do our best to try to find her.
Mind you, she was a 17-year-old girl that had disappeared. So, I mean, any person that goes missing or whatnot, they all deserve to be found.
I wish Google Earth would be live. It would be so much easier to find missing people.
Oh, that's no lie.
100%.
That would be amazing. But she's 17. She deserves to be found. Her background, her family life and whatnot, if you all knew, you'd probably be devastated just like we are. But she deserves to be found. They all do. But Karina especially, because she was so young and it was all taken away from her real fast. So.
And that is the thing that has bothered me the most about doing this is how many young people we're finding that are missing. But the thing that gets me through this is to date, 99 cases that we have actually worked on have been solved.
Right.
60, I want to say 66 of those, they were found alive and safe.
Right.
So knowing that, every little bit helps and people are being found and recovered, how can you stop at this point?
And we may not be the ones that find the person ourselves, but we've participated in the case somehow with information or phone calls or emails or whatever. And we've been a part of it. It's an amazing feeling.
Everywhere I leave to go fishing, I'm always have my sonar with me, always searching for cars and lakes and rivers as well. That is a very good thing to be doing, catfish.
Because you never know what you're going to find. Believe me, it's whoo, whoo.
And then we've got our magnets that we're going to be doing some magnet fishing to help clean up some waterways like creeks and stuff.
Yeah.
But you find some of the strangest stuff out there. Some of it could be related to crimes that we would get to law enforcement. But we're actually going to film some episodes where we're out doing this, and we will be sharing that with you guys, let you see what we're finding with that as well.
Right.
I know we were using magnets out at Cedar Creek, and the big rocks that's in the bottom of Cedar Creek, it was so rough magnet fishing. Oh, yeah. That would be fun. You've got to try it. It's a blast.
I mean, it's one of those things you feel it connect with something in the water, Laura, and then you go to pull, and the whole time you're thinking, oh, what is this? What is this going to be? Oh, what is this? And it finally comes up, and it's like, I don't know, 2 bolts.
Yeah,
and
we found a big old bolt.
Or, an old pocket knife of somebody's. So,
yeah,
exactly. Because you just never know. That's very true. Absolutely. I don't.
He had to get it out.
Yeah. Denny had to run and get something. He's going to show you guys something.
And there's the magnet we used when we were out at Cedar Creek.
A better picture of it, guys. It's just a big old magnet. It's not light. It's heavy. You've got your carabiner. We got tons of rope. You just throw it in, let it do its thing.
Yeah. And I was asked, there are a lot heavier magnets out there that will pick up a lot more weight. And I was asked, why do we use this and not those? If we're in a boat and we're sonaring, we think we find a vehicle, we can drop this down on the vehicle to see if it sticks. If so, send a submersible down to confirm. And we can pull this off of the vehicle from the boat.
Yeah.
We're not certified divers, so we can't dive down on right now and retrieve a magnet. All boaters should have sonars. And last time I went magnet fishing, I never.
You see it? Look at how heavy that thing is.
I have 3,600 pound double side.
Woo! Wow.
That is a magnet.
Oh my goodness. What have you picked up with that?
And
holy moly.
Depths of history and fishing with Nug. I believe their magnets are pretty close to that.
Woo.
And
Goodness.
I've seen them pull motorcycles out of the creeks with those magnets.
Jeez. Goodness.
And we will eventually get some of the bigger magnets for some of the magnet fishing videos. But for now, we've got a couple of these. And
Right.
for what we're doing right now, these are what we needed.
Yeah.
Then we got our grapple hooks as well that go with that.
Yep. Oh, wow. Nice.
You ain't got to hide. You can come in here with us. This is my princess, y'all. She is going to have her own YouTube channel coming up where she is doing crafts and artwork. She is a better artist than
The things
All of
this
us
child
combined.
comes up with amaze me. She makes little things, she draws, she paints, she colors, and it's amazing the stuff this little genius here makes. I swear to God, she's gonna be.
I don't know where she got it from because neither of us are artistic.
Once I actually drew like a jack-o'-lantern, and I actually made it out of Play-Doh as well.
Yeah. I saw that. Trout lines were already in.
I'm ready to go fishing.
Absolutely. We'll definitely let you guys know when that gets
I already
going.
got a fan.
See, you already got a fan. Say hi, Miss Laura. Tell her hi.
Say Laura
See?
and Catfish Bob and some of the others are our favorites on here. They join us on the live feeds a lot. They offer good advice and information.
And we're very thankful for you guys. We're glad you're hanging in there with us. Absolutely.
My trout lines are in the water now. That's not right, Catfish. That's not right. How you doing, Damien? What you been up to? Someone is thinking football.
Yes. Yes.
Football game going on yet?
It's getting ready to start, bud.
Okay.
Little man's gone to get it turned on. So I got to ask you guys. Those are some key kids. Thank you very much,
you.
Catfish. And I got to ask you guys. Kansas City Chiefs is our team. What football team do you guys root for?
Believe us, we won't be mad. We're not going to yell and holler at you, but
This working brother got 30-pound flathead. Oh, wow. Damien, you're going to have to send me a picture of that. The Colts. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I liked the Colts when Peyton Manning was there, but I said I'm not gonna laugh, so I'm not gonna laugh. But I'll hide. No, I'm just messing.
Oh,
Oh,
catfish! No,
Oh,
you and my youngest daughter would have it made in the shade. Oh,
no.
yeah, there was a little bit of smirk in there.
Hey, catfish. Let's just forget football and go fishing, bud.
Yeah.
He actually catfish.
That's his name,
Catfish
absolutely.
Bob.
You tell him hi.
He's a catfish.
Tell him hi.
You know that big catfish I showed you that the guy caught
Yeah.
and sent me on the phone?
There's
who
another
caught it, was
Cowboys
Catfish Bob
fan.
there.
Hi, Miss Isabella. Thanks for joining us.
Cowboys.
No.
Isabel, excuse me. Isabel, sorry.
I'm not going to lie. Because of her daughter, because of Lindsay, I cannot talk down on a Cowboy fan
Right.
because I'm hoping that if the Chiefs don't get a ring in a particular year, then maybe the Cowboys will.
I'm not gonna lie. High school, they were
God,
my
you were
favorite team. I was
obsessed.
obsessed with the Cowboys when I was in high school. I had the starter jackets. I had everything. So believe me,
There's
I know.
catfish named Cowboy I'm going for.
But yeah, I was a huge Cowboys fan when I was in school, but that was over 21 years ago.
My pal.
But anyway,
Tell Catfish he's going to have to come and go fishing with us sometime.
all right. Anything else that you guys want to talk about?
Say if they don't have any questions on
No
one of
more
our
questions.
cases or anything.
Yeah. Any other questions you guys have?
And it doesn't have to be on anything we
No.
just talked about.
No.
No.
Did I hear you
No,
are
I was a
Colts
Cowboys fan.
No.
Dallas Cowboys. I know. I'm sorry. No, never Colts. It was Cowboys.
fan? I would pick the Colts over the Cowboys.
And now as I got older and I think, what was wrong with me?
Get them to catch my bait for me. Oh, we could do that, Catfish.
You go fishing with catfish? Yeah? His eyes got real big. Good kids. Good
Save
kids.
you.
Never going fishing.
Well, guys, with that, I guess we can go ahead and get off here and go watch the Catfish game. And I'm getting a little
The what?
the Catfish. See what you done, Catfish Bob. We can go
You
watch
all
the
caught
Chiefs
that, right?
game. You got me ready to go fishing.
We gotta watch the catfish game.
We're going to do that, Miss Laura. Stay safe out there, sweetheart. We appreciate
you.
you.
Until next time, all y'all stay safe, and we will catch you.
Okay.
And we will catch you guys down the road.
Take
Y'all
care,
take
guys.
care.
Bye.